you might be stuck with an itchy vagina for the rest of your later years, unless you come see me. Hi, I'm your local OBGYN. I love women, and let's talk about it. So, itchy vaginas. It's not really the vagina, it's the vulva. That's number one. What we're talking about is when women claim that they have persistently itchy external genitalia to the point where they are scratching and making little cuts in their skin from like tearing it up. So much so that when it's examined, you might even see like a thickening of the tissue because people are chronically like tearing at the tissue so much. And this is something that is not uncommon. So if this is you, you are not an unusual person in this scenario. This is where we start to get into scenarios like lichen simplex and lichen chronicus, and these are chronic inflammatory conditions. All right. Now, estrogen, when we have it in our vulva, is going to happily balance that tissue and decrease inflammation. So when you start to have less estrogen, especially in that very estrogen sensitive area, you can start to get this chronic inflammatory, chronically itching, chronically making you crazy scenario of lichen. You'll see paler tissue, thinner tissue, more waxy tissue that does not want to stretch. And then there's the things that you're doing to it, like scratching it and making it thicker from chronically rubbing it. If this gets diagnosed or seen, a lot of the time we do a biopsy. Why? Because we want to make sure that there's nothing more going on. There is a small but present chance that you could end up with a squamous cell carcinoma of that area when you have lichen sclerosis. And therefore the biopsy can rule things out, and then chronic and intermittent steroid and even some estrogen use can really benefit the symptoms, which is really what you're looking for.